The debate on whether marijuana ought to be decriminalized got support from two unlikely sources this week. But Troy Clark and Eric Fox, who have made it their life's work to help rehabilitate young people addicted to drugs and other vices, said their decision to support the decriminalization of marijuana in small amounts is less about the drugs and more about the long-term and often devastating impact that marijuana possession can have on young people who are saddled with criminal records.
I am leaning towards more of the legalization of a small quantity. Now, I don't want my religious colleagues try to mash me down or try to think I gone rogue, but that is not the case. I'm just looking at the devastating effect it's having on these young men when they cannot get jobs because of their police record and they can't go to school. I'm in rehabilitation, but I will lean more to the small quantity being regularized properly. Because people can smoke anyhow. You can't legislate what people can do, whether it's legal or it's illegal.
Fox, who has been in the rehab business for 30 years, says while he understands the harmful impact of marijuana abuse, he is more concerned about the abuse of alcohol, which he claims is far more dangerous.
To a certain extent, like I say, I am not for marijuana. Get this now, because of the diverse effect it has on the mind. It's a psychological drug and it destroys the mind, but alcohol destroys the mind also. And there's a lot of young people drinking Hennessy and drinking on the weekend. You go to the beach yesterday, everyone drunk. So, that has a diverse effect too, and that is legal.
The debate regarding whether marijuana should be decriminalized grabbed national attention after the issue was placed on CARICOM's agenda. The Regional Commission on Marijuana, which presented its report to CARICOM last week on the social, economic, health, and legal issues surrounding marijuana in the region, forwarded the view that in a regulated framework, marijuana should be treated similarly to tobacco and alcohol. Meantime, Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis said his government will move quickly to set up a committee that will hold town meetings and focus groups to gauge the public's view on marijuana. Troy Clark, who runs the National Lead Institute, said he hopes to be a part of that committee. Clark says he's seen the pros and cons of marijuana use.
It has a lot of medicinal properties that we can benefit from. And, some people say that, they want to use it as social. Then we have to look at the pros and cons to see if it's going to benefit us. Because when you look at Colorado, when we look at places like in Amsterdam, when they legalize all of these things, they had the infrastructure to deal with the fall-offs or the fallout of what can happen or what will happen.
Clark adds that whatever decision is made, the people of the Bahamas will have to live with it.
We just need to look at the pros and cons, and it's not the decision that we have to worry about. It is, are we willing to live with the consequences of the decisions that we are going to make as a result of this debate.
Both Fox and Clark, whose programs receive court referral cases for drug treatment, say while they believe the laws should be relaxed and medical marijuana should be legalized, they are also certain that such a move will result in a greater need for rehabilitation services. They petition the government to support programs that offer such assistance. Reporting for Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.